Vancouver, Washington. Here we go. This is some incredible footage. I'm telling you, I had to slow this down to 1 frame per second. Right here it goes. You're going to see a black object here in a minute. I have to zoom in really tight. It's not a bird, I can assure you that. This thing's moving way too fast. It goes over the left wing of the plane, as you're going to see here in just a minute. This thing was moving so fast, I'm assuming probably 500-600 mile an hour in this frame right here, maybe faster. You know, the plane was moving at about 100 miles per hour. This thing makes the plane look like it's sitting still. This is at 1 frame per second. Look at how fast that thing's still going. That is not a bird. That's not anywhere near the viewer. Doesn't change shape. Doesn't have any flapping wings or anything like that. That's a black object in broad daylight, moving at an incredible rate of speed. I don't know how he noticed this. He noticed it in this video footage, and when I first got it, I had to look at it twice. I'm like, what did he see here in this video? And he noticed that black object in the daytime sky above Vancouver. And in this next segment, I darken it up just a little bit to pull forward the object. Incredible video by Alan out of Vancouver. Okay, watch in the upper right-hand corner, right up here. You're going to see it come in and go right above the left wing of the airplane. Not a balloon, not a bird, obviously not another airplane or a helicopter, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 24 to 36 inches, I'm assuming, in diameter. Here's a still image. I zoomed in on it really close. It maintained that same shape the entire time. And coming up, this is as slow as I could get it, down to 1 frame per second. This is literally crawling. And the airplane looks like it's sitting still, and that thing is still moving at a high rate of speed. Look at that. Looks like the plane's parked in the sky. And there it just went right over the left wing of the plane and out of sight, moving at an incredible speed.
Okay, welcome. Thank you very much. Welcome back. I appreciate all your support, your curiosity, your open mind. I don't take it for granted. Thank you. We're going to do a special edition short video here. So here in Marina Del Rey, Los Angeles, we had the Summit of America, and a bunch of VIPs showed up. So sure enough, here's a VIP. I won't mention his name. He's escorted by 3 Ospreys and 2 Sikorsky VH-3Ds, 2 green ones. I guess you know who I'm talking about.
So it looks like Mr. MB3 is getting in on the UAP Dragon action. What we just watched is the first 51 seconds of a video I titled Dragon Army of AI Drones at Custodian Files. That was the first 51 seconds of one of his videos, of which he has hundreds. This is the most recent video put out by Custodian File that was recorded on the 4th of July.
Okay, super. Thank you. Welcome back, everyone. I appreciate all your past support. Show me a lot of love and respect, and I'm going to do my best just to bring you the best UAP evidence that I think is real and is happening every day. Marina Del Rey, Los Angeles. So 4th of July, brand new video. Fire department comes in. The LAPD was right behind them. They were working together, you know, doing their best they can to chase these UAPs. Good luck with that. So look at this. We get a crisscross of dragons. This is a little unusual. There looks like they're having a lot of fun. Let's call Dragon 1 Dragon 2. Dragon 1.
And here's a video put out today by Hidden Underbelly showing something very similar to all of these other small black craft.
Okay guys, we have got a very short clip to take a look at of this black UFO that was caught disappearing on camera. So guys, let's take a look at the footage and then we'll have a real quick chat afterwards.
That's fucking creepy.
Hey, the end of the world's coming. I'm telling you, bro.
Wait a
Caleb
second.
sent me the storm.
On my phone, look. You can see a black dot up there. What the What the hell? Dude, that's
UFO.
a UFO. Dude. It just disappeared. It just disappeared. What the
So here's what I know about this footage. This was captured on July the 5th, 2023. And in the footage, we can see this black circular object. Now, the reason why the witness was filming is because of the smoke line he claims was coming from the ground up to the sky, and he thought that was a bit strange. So he started filming. Now, when he was filming, on the phone, he noticed this black object. And he states that they could not see this object with their naked eye. Only the phone was picking it up. And while he was filming it, this object disappeared. So now, at first thoughts, one would think it was a balloon that would have popped. But if this was a balloon that popped, we would have saw some sort of debris from it, or something would have fell. But no, there's nothing. It just disappears. So guys, what do you make of this footage? So until next time, stay blessed and keep safe.
And also, Deadeye Customs has hundreds of videos showing thousands of these. Deadeye Customs shows still frames from his home security camera where he zooms in on the clouds and shows you these things by the hundreds and thousands. Not just in the clouds, many of them have a blue sky backdrop as well. But all of his are still frames. Custodian file, all of his are videos where it shows them zipping across the screen. And a unique capture that I have is where it is a video, but these little UAP dragons are holding still in the sky right above my head. Notice them in the upper right portion of the screen where I've created those three circles. The top center one is visible the whole time. Intermittently, there's two that appear below it, and when those other two appear, so do about 15 others throughout the clouds.
Like I was saying, they get real close these days. They're right down here, almost ground level. So this is zoomed all the way out. If I zoom in,
All of the links in the description of this hour and 10-minute long video that I titled Dragon Army of AI Drones, where I compiled many of the different instances where I've captured these things. The Woodbury Fire, number 2 in line, that was a MB3 video where he doesn't explicitly point out this little craft in the sky, but it does seem as if he's trying to draw the viewer's attention to it. At the Woodbury Fire. Plasma-powered Thunderbird source video. For the first 50 seconds, you can see a few of these hovering in the sky. So there's the 3 different formats. Custodian file captures them on video, zipping across the screen. Deadeye Customs captures them in still frames by the hundreds. And my third version of the capture is a video where they're still holding still. All of those are available here in the description of Dragon Army of AI Drones, where I first featured Custodian's files. Custodian files has it down to a science. It looks here, that's a picture of him, and it looks like he was in the Air Force. Anyway, he's a doctor, highly credible, highly knowledgeable about the subject, and he has narrowed it down to a science where you can calculate when and where you can capture these things every time an aircraft goes over 150 feet. So you can bait them, he says. In other words, you can draw them out and cause them to appear. That's how consistently, just like clockwork, he's been able to capture them, filming right out his front window over Marina del Rey. As you can see, he's got a large amount of videos showing these things. Deadeye Customs also has probably hundreds of videos showing these same things.
Alright, for some reason this is the third time that it's froze my computer and kicked me off using my screen capture device, so I'm trying another one. Hopefully this one works. Do a little video on these little craft, little cloud tenders. Got them up there. Let's see how they're, you can tell there's kind of like a disturbance in this cloud, like something is kind of, you know, right here, and that's these guys. They're small, but they got a big influence. And see, it's pulling this energy, I guess, maybe to it. You can actually see a few craters on this sucker. A couple little dots next to him. It's got a little energy field around it.
Right here, he describes what looks like wings as some kind of exhaust, and Custodian Files calls them plasma jets, because in some of these they do appear to have something like wings, but they're definitely not bugs.
Up there. These little red turd objects. They look like they're wings, but it's really like a black energy field or energy distortion above it. You know, maybe it's like an exhaust, antimatter exhaust, something like that. I don't know. It's making this trail go out. A little dot, definitely not a bug. You got pathway right here. It's got the ellipses in the clouds, getting their fill. Popcorn clouds almost. I mean, look at that's a freaking ton of them. You got big ones, small ones. No wings on any of them. That's some kind of ship or something. I don't know. It's definitely not a bird or a bug flying up there with these things. It's even got that kind of blue energy distortion around it. And they go all the way up top. Tons of them. See, that's how I know they're not bugs, is because they'll orient themselves in the same direction. See, they're all pointing up. Again, get a little rainbow type thing going on down here. Kind of like a bow wake, something coming in this way, and accompanied by all the little junk. You can see wings on a bug from pretty far, and antennas. So here's again, same kind of thing, just a bunch of these weird dark objects in this freaking cloud. One down here, some weird cloud right there. And again, see, they're just all inside this cloud. And they never really have shape. They're never really solid. They're always distorted or transparent. Like they got energy fields around them. See, this guy down here. Oh, this is a weird one. I mean, you see the cloud sky is just weird right here. You got that little guy shaping the clouds, doing whatever he's doing. You can see his little distortion energy field. This thing, this actually changed shapes. I got more photos coming after this, and it changes. I mean, you see what it looks like right there. Let's wait till the next one, and then the next one. See, you got this little thing. It's almost got like a little tail almost. Energy field around it. Pure strangeness. And there's that same one again. See, no wings. It's just a black void almost. They're almost like space insects or something. You can See this disc right here in the background, its lip. And see, next photo. See, actually, it's sideways. It almost looks like a bird. It's not flapping, but it's not. There's something. I got video of these things crawling around in the clouds, like there's some kind of creature. Like they're feeling around with their antennae. Here's again. See, still no wings. Just dark objects. And just a weird sky always accompanies them. Again, darker. The crazy disturbed cloud, big tall cloud, groups of them all up in it. A couple of them down here. They're always in this type of cloud. There you go again. Like little rocks or something, I don't know. Again, big group of them. There's some kind of freaking drones or something. A pathway. They are fast too. Fast too. See, this is one of the first ones that I caught. It's a big one coming down. When I finally zoomed in and looked close, sure enough, there they are. DLSR cameras are definitely the best for being able to pick up these things, but you gotta be patient and be willing to zoom in, scan around. There you go again, a bunch of them right there at the base, right there at the front. See the big disturbance, like there's something passing through. It looks a little, that's somebody else's photo, but they didn't really notice it. I'm sure they thought it was bug or dirt, but it's not. It's one of these little objects. Couple close-up shots. I think I got a bunch of close-ups. You can see there's one right there. It almost looks like a little cube in the center of it, with kind of distortion spinning around it. Again, you got a bird for comparison. You got a disc flying under it. So yeah, you got these little like tails that come off of these things. These things will have different shapes. I've seen them in all sorts of different shapes, but they have these little antenna or tails that come off of them. That one looks like a disc, like a hockey puck. And see, that one actually looks like a cube. See how these things almost look like they got little pincers almost? I got video of ones just like this, just slowly, like moving through the cloud, like it would stop at the edge of the cloud and it would move around, and it looked like it was sensing where it was going with these little pincers. It was very strange. Here's again. No wings, they got these like little pincers almost. They are right there. Those guys. See?
So these have been excerpts from Deadeye Customs YouTube channel, a video titled Shadowcraft, Cloud Tenders, Small Dark Objects Influencing Our Skies. He calls these little black dot craft cloud tenders. And we have Custodian files, who has narrowed it down to a science and figured out exactly when, where, and how to capture these things in motion. And if you really want to go down the rabbit hole, linked in the description will be one video from Deadeye Customs, one video from Custodian Files, and the video I made, which is a compilation of their content and much more, with all these links in the description. Invisible Anti-Gravity Craft Part 1 and 2, UAP over the military base via Joe Embriano, Fullerton Informer, how cubes and spheres influence winter fire season, plasma-powered Thunderbirds, and on the rabbit hole goes.